What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Liam Williams, Demetrius Andrade. This is the full breakdown and recap. Now, it took me a while. I just finished this fight, and it was a very action-packed fight. Okay, you have Demetrius Andrade still unbeaten. Okay, and he was putting his unbeaten record on the line, going in there fighting someone like Liam Williams with the durability. You know, that if I was going to think of anything to describe Liam Williams, it would be durability. He took a lot of hard shots very, very early. Okay, those right uppercuts, those quick, sneaky right uppercuts that Andrade was putting in there. Williams didn't see, and I know he got rocked with them early because he didn't see it. Okay, they were very good, very precise with Andrade, and I was impressed early on. I was impressed with Andrade when he was able with his physicality, you know, and it takes skill to pull that off, to get up under the guard of Liam Williams. Okay, he was up under that guard of Liam Williams before Liam Williams knew what was going on. He was getting popped with that uppercut. And it was a very, very entertaining fight. And when he dropped Liam Williams, I think Andrade, because you could tell his body language, when he dropped Liam Williams, he damn near got counted out, if you notice. They got all the way to 9, and he gets up. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is almost over. So if you can imagine the mindset of Andrade, he thought that he was going to get a first-round knockout. There's no doubt about it. He figured, you know what? This fight's going to be over very, very quickly. And I've done it like that. You know, think about the layoff a little. You know, everybody is coming back to the sport. And Andrade hasn't fought in a while. So you have to put that into play. Then thinking, hey, on a first-round knockout after a long layoff, it's going to be an early night. And as he got up, you can tell that Andrade wanted to close the show, and I think he threw punches that he probably wouldn't have thrown if he wouldn't have got that knockdown. You know, I feel that Andrade did maybe punch himself out, and I think he punched himself out because of the knockdown. I think anytime when you knock a person down, that's excitement, but also what happens, your adrenaline spikes. You knock someone down, you're like, okay, this is on the way to being over, especially when that count was long. So he probably looked at Liam Williams like, you know what? I got this guy. I got this guy because it took him 9 clicks to get up, right? It took him on the 9 count. So he thought he was a lot hurt than he was. No, he just took his time to get up like he's supposed to. Now, I'm not going to go in there. Well, the referee should have waved. No, we're not doing that. He got up on 9, and he showed everyone that he wasn't as hurt. He showed that he was durable. Again, there's that word. And he kept on fighting. Now, fast forward to round 3. They were against the ropes, and I seen that beautiful right uppercut from the southpaw Andrade lands again. But as he lands again, he also gets clipped with a right hand, like a right hook, okay? And the right hook, he ran right into Andrade. And I could tell he was instantly hurt. And that is the reason of the sport of boxing, of why I love this sport that I hate so much. Because of that. Because it only takes one punch. And when he got caught, you knew he was hurt. Why? Because he clung on. In fact, he was trying to get Liam Williams off him when he hurt him. Now the tables changed and turned, okay? And when the tables turned, now he was holding on for dear life, if you can tell. Okay, and I don't think Liam Williams knew that he hurt him. He knew he hit him, but he didn't know how he hurt him. You know, and it took Andrade a while to come back. It took him a minute. So he struggled and survived rounds 3, 4, I think 5, he was getting his bearings back. He started landing combinations again, you know. But then he gets rocked again, okay? And this is where the resistance continued for Andrade. Andrade is known, like I've told you guys, Andrade is known for his recklessness. He's known for his combinations, fast hand speed, but I see him trying to do too much. Okay, I think if he was more of a controlled, um, but upbeat version of Erislandy Lara, he could do a lot more. Because Lara does, he is talented, but he doesn't do a lot more. He doesn't do what he could do. He just does what he wants to do. And I think Andrade tries to take it to that level, trying to be something or trying to put himself in situations where he gets caught with those type punches. You know, and at this point, since it took him a few rounds to recover, you do have to consider, like, hey, what kind of chin does Andrade have versus what kind of punching power Liam Williams has? Okay, so it's I think it's a combination of such. But again, what threw him off was that first bell, but it showed that he was in shape. He didn't gas out or anything like that. He's not that type of fighter that got winded because he threw too much and then he gets hurt. Then that combination together took him to another level, right? A level of negativity, you know. But he went through a lot of trials and tribulations with Williams. And Williams, you know, shouts out to him. He took a lot of good punches as well. And these guys had a very, very tough fight. Now, Andrade showed me this. He shows me his flaws. He's always showed me his flaws or his habits, right? And he showed me that he can survive adversity. So that is a very, very powerful thing. Now, I don't know if he'll ever do anything about his recklessness. I don't know. I think if he... I think that he's the guy that will be in tougher fights. Okay, he'll be in tougher fights with other guys, and it will be interesting to see what he can do with those particular guys. You know, but I definitely see Andrade beatable at this point. I mean, I've always seen him beatable. I would like to see him in there with someone like Charlo. That would be good or ideal to see him in there with someone like that. Jamal Charlo, that is. You know, so he can start working on his own legacy and his own resume the way it is. But make no mistake about it, Liam Williams was a great opponent for Andrade. He did win a points decision. It was a tough fight. They both showed grit. They both showed heart. I wouldn't really mind seeing it again, honestly. Why not? Why not see a fight between these two again? But anyway, that's just me breaking down. That's my counterpunch on Demetrius Andrade versus Liam Williams. Of course, please subscribe. Leave your comments below. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.